Hi boys and girls, it's Karina from Front of Ecker Park Advisory Council. I'm going to be reading to you today, Santa is Coming to Chicago by Steve Smallmen. Well, boomed Santa, have all the children from Chicago been good this year? Well, mostly, answered the little old elf as he bustled across the busy workshop to Santa's desk. Santa peered down at the elf from behind the tall, tearing piles of letters from that children of Chicago had sent him. Mostly? Asked Santa, looking over the top of his glasses. Yes, but they've all been especially good in the last few days, said the elf. Jolly good, chuckled Santa. Then we'd better get their presents loaded up. Even though the sack of presents was really, really big and the elves were really, really small, they seemed to have no trouble loading it into Santa's sleigh. Though, how they managed to fit such a big sack onto one little sleigh, even they didn't know, but somehow they did. Splendid, boomed Santa. We're ready to go. Not quite, Santa, said the little old elf. One of our reindeers is missing. Uh-oh. Missing? Which reindeer is missing? Asked Santa. The youngest one, Santa, said the elf. It's the first flight tonight. I've called him and I've called him, but just then a young reindeer strolled up, munching on a large carrot. Where have you been? Asked Santa. But the youngest reindeer was crunching so loudly that it was no wonder he hadn't heard the little old elf calling. Oh, well, never mind, said Santa, giving the reindeer a little wink. He took out his Santa navigator and tapped in the coordinates for Chicago. This will guide us to Chicago in no time. Crunch, crunch, crunch. With a flick of the reins and a jerk of the harness, off they went, racing through the sky. Ho, 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 laughed Santa. We'll soon have these presents delivered to the Windy City. Santa's sleigh flew through the starry night, heading south across the Arctic Ocean. On they flew to the wintry air, crossing the land over Canada. In the wink of an eye, the sleigh was flying above Rockford and Schaumburg on the left. The youngest reindeer was very excited. He had never been away from the North Pole before. They were just nearing Lake Michigan when suddenly they ran into a blizzard. Snowflakes swirled around the sleigh. They couldn't see a thing. The youngest reindeer was getting a bit worried, but Santa didn't seem concerned. In 2 miles, said Santa's navigator in a bossy lady's voice. Keep left at the next star. But madam, Santa blustered, I can't see any stars with all the snow. Soon they were hopelessly lost. Uh-oh. Then through the howling blizzard, the youngest reindeer heard a faint sound. Ding dong. He looked over at the old reindeer with the red nose, but he had his head down. Red nose, who do you think that is? Ding dong, ding dong. There was that sound again, like church bells ringing. The youngest reindeer turned around to look at Santa, but Santa wasn't listening. He seemed to be arguing with the little box with the buttons on it. With a flick of the harness and a jerk of the reins, the youngest reindeer gave a sharp tug and headed off towards the sound of the bells, pulling Santa and his sleigh behind him. Whoa, cried Santa, pulling his hat straight. What's going on? Then to his surprise, he heard the ringing sound. Well done, young reindeer, he shouted cheerfully. It must be old St. Patrick's Church. Don't worry, children, Santa's coming. Then suddenly, crunch! The sleigh hit something as it plummeted through the snow clouds. You have arrived, and said the Santa's navigator unhelpfully. Finally, when the snow had died down and the clouds parted, Santa discovered exactly where they were. stuck right at the very top of the spear of the Willis Tower. Everybody pull! The reindeer pulled with the might until at last, with a screeching noise and the sleigh scraped clear across the spear, and Santa steered them safely above Wacker Drive, across the L tracks, over the Art Institute, and down into Grant Park. Luckily, there was no real damage done, but the package all had been jumbled up. Santa quickly sorted out the presents into order again. "All right," said Santa. "Thanks to this young reindeer, I know where we are now. Don't worry, children. Santa is coming." Santa drove his sleigh expertly from the rooftop to rooftop all over Chicago, popping in and out of chimneys as fast as he could. There were big chimneys in Lakeview and small chimneys in Little Village. He squeezed down thin chimneys in Bronzeville and plummeted down fat chimneys in Andersonville. The youngest reindeer was amazed at how quickly they went. Santa never seemed to get tired at all, and it looked like the children in Chicago were going to be very lucky this year. But the youngest reindeer was starting to feel a bit weary and quite hungry too. Look, he looks so sad. In house after house, Santa delved in his sacks for packages of every shape and size. He piled them under the Christmas trees and carefully filled them with the stockings with surprise. In house after house, the good children of Chicago had left out a plate of cookies and a small glass of milk and a big, crunchy carrot. Santa took a little bite out of each cookie and a tiny sip of milk, wiped his beard, and popped the carrots into his sack. From Orland Park to Oak Park, from Winnetka to Homewood, from Naperville to Des Plaines, and all the places in between, Santa and his sleigh visited every house in Chicagoland. Santa delivered presents to Andrew, Allison, Anna, Arabelle, Archie, Ashley. The list went on and on. Zach, Zara, Zab, Zoe, and Zybel? Finally, Santa had delivered the last present on his long Chicago list. "Great moons and stars," sighed Santa. "It's past midnight, and my sack seems as heavy as ever. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone." Santa opened his sack to check, but it was full of juicy, crunchy carrots. Santa divided the carrots among the reindeer. "Well done," he said, patting the youngest reindeer gently on the nose. But the youngest reindeer didn't hear him. He was way too busy munching. Then it was time to set off for home. Santa reset his Santa Navigator once more to the North Pole, and soon they were speeding past Navy Pier toward the Kennedy through the crisp, starry night. "Ho, ho, ho," laughed Santa. "Merry Christmas, Chicago!" Hi, boys and girls. I hope that you enjoyed Santa's Coming to Chicago. It is absolutely one of my favorite new storytime books for Christmas. And our project is going to be Santa's Sleigh. So what we're gonna need is for you to go into your bag. We need you to find the number 9 inside your bag and take it out. I have the number 9 right here. Charlotte is going to be taking the popsicle sticks out for me, and we're gonna count really quick how many we have. How many? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You should have 9 popsicle sticks inside of your baggie. What we are going to be doing next, I need you to take 2 of your popsicle sticks and move it off to the side. Then we're gonna put them all together, our popsicle sticks. Right, Charlotte? And we're gonna make a sled or a sleigh. And we're gonna put them, and we're just gonna use our fingers to move them up little by little. And then we're gonna use our glue stick. go heavy on the glue, it's okay. There you go. Okay. You're gonna take your popsicle stick and you're gonna put it right on top in the middle, like so. Okay. I need you to put more glue on this popsicle stick, please.
Can you hold it?
If you have liquid glue, this works much better if you have liquid glue. Very good. And then we're gonna take our popsicle stick and lay it across. Okay, guys. Now we need this to dry. Okay, boys and girls, after your sleigh has dried, it's nice and dry and all in one piece, we're gonna come back and we're gonna color. I'm gonna give Charlotte a red marker, and I'm gonna take a red marker, and we're gonna color the popsicle sticks. Charlotte's got little stripies on hers.
Yeah.
There is no right or wrong way to color your popsicle sticks. We're gonna go in. If you have a black marker, we can color the side of the sleigh black. So while Charlotte continues to color this, I'm gonna go look for a black marker. I couldn't find a black one, but I found a brown one. So the brown one we're going to use on the side. Okay, you're gonna color the sides, okay? Here, I'll give you this one. After you have your popsicle sticks colored red and brown or green and blue or whatever color you would like, we are going to attach our sleigh harness with our pipe cleaner. We're going to take this side and we're going to wrap it. Can you wrap it? You have to wrap it to this side first. So you're gonna grab your popsicle stick and you're gonna wrap it around, and then you're gonna take it to the other side and you're going to wrap it around. There you go, guys. Your own sleigh, and you can also hang it for a Christmas ornament. But I have a special request for you guys. On December the 19th, Santa's picture is going to be coming to Ecker Park at St. Boniface. So if you would like, you can take your picture with Santa and then you can cut it out and you can put it on your sleigh so you can have it with Santa to remember this week's art project by. We hope that you enjoyed today's craft. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.